Hi Capricorn, welcome to channel 143. I'm Antonia. 143 fam, I'm so grateful that you're here and I am so excited to kick off 2019 with you. This video is for Capricorn Sun, Moon, and Rising. I will have timestamps down below for your general reading and for your love reading. I'm also going to pull a few extra cards at the end as a little bit of an extended to give you a little bit more clarity for the new year. I'm also going to be giving away 2 free readings. If you'd like to be considered for a free reading, please leave me a comment down below with how you connected to the video, and also let me know that you have subscribed to my channel, and I will let you guys know the winners before the end of the month. So let's jump into this, Capricorn. What's in store for you guys for January 2019? Ooh, right after that, Capricorn, is there something that you need to release or something that you had to let go of that you still haven't made peace with? Energy work is going to help this. I'm getting for many of you that you need some energy work going into the month. That could be as simple as saging your house. That could be as simple as taking a few sea salt baths with the intention of cleansing, some cord cutting meditations. Some of you may need some deeper healing to really cleanse if you think that you are really struggling with something and finding peace with it, especially in regards to relationships. But it may not even be a romantic relationship. This could have to do with the job or work situation, okay? But let's see what comes up for you guys in the cards and what other messages I channel. But definitely consider getting some energy work done, okay, guys? Do it at the top of the month so that you have the most successful month ahead. Okay, Capricorn, January 2019, general energies. Capricorn. Yeah, there's definitely this sense of surrendering also to be in divine flow. You want to really be tapping into divine flow, and here's why. You're working on something. I think you've been working on this for quite some time. This has come up in other readings for Capricorns. You guys are really incredible creators, but because you are also entrepreneurs, there are a lot of very successful, creative Capricorns. Okay, I personally work with many successful, creative Capricorns in my work outside of energy work. And you guys, this is big. You know that this is big. You know that you've been tapping into a very powerful, game-changing energy stage in your life. You're about to launch this. I don't think that you've released this yet or launched this new project yet, because there's a fated new partner coming in. They're going to help you do it. It's a fated new business partner. This could also be in love. For some of you, through a creative project, this other person doesn't necessarily have to be creative themselves. They could be on the business end in a creative industry. You may meet a romantic partner in your industry, in your creative industry, okay? But I'm definitely feeling this has more to do with successful and fated new partnerships. I'm talking before the end of January. This could happen very quickly for you, Capricorn, okay? You may have to weed through a few offers and a few people to get the energy and the team together that you want. And one of your cards just, oh, wow. Capricorn, this isn't just about business, is it? Okay, let me get this card. I mean, this just flew further than any card ever flies, okay, when they fly out of the deck. And this is sitting at the center of your reading. Creative projects, fated new partnerships. I'm telling you, someone's going to be meeting this very significant romantic partner through a creative business. You may be taking meetings. It may not even be a person that you're meeting with. It may be somebody at the same restaurant as the meeting you go to, but the creative project is a conduit for this love and this fated romantic relationship coming into your life. Now also, now that you're doing something that you love and you're resonating at this higher level vibration, you're naturally attracting in other forms of love, okay? There is something very fated here for those of you, even though this is not your love reading yet, love is coming through very strong. I'm seeing marriage. I'm seeing some of you meeting somebody new very soon. I'm talking month of January soon. And this will be the person that you either marry, or if that's not the route you want to go, a very long-term significant relationship that is deeply rooted in very high-level love. This is something you want. Again, this message of release, surrender, energy work, because you don't want to block this, okay? You want to make sure you are all the way clear to receive this love. Manifestation card. What do you desire? Now, this applies to business and to love, but if you are not clear with exactly who and what you want to call in, you need to get clear on that now. Start making manifestation boards. Start journaling. Write a list for the universe. What is it that, what do I need to feel safe in this relationship? What is the kind of love? How do I want it to make me feel? What qualities should my partner have? What are 5 core values that I can't live without? In business, what should your business partnership look like? How should it make you feel? How should you interact? What kind of money should you or they be bringing to the table? How do you split things? Get very clear on what you want so that you're manifesting at a very high level, because I see you manifesting something really significant regardless. You just want to make sure you're manifesting relationships that truly are of your highest good. But I do see that you guys are getting clear, and I do see, because you're already connected to this level of joy through your work now, and success coming in on the work front, it's spilling over into your romantic partnerships. Now, for those of you, you're already coupled and you're not entertaining new love relationships, you're about to have a breakthrough with a new partner. For those of you who work in music, I'm getting a label. Now, it may be independent. I don't know what level it'll be, but I am getting that this creative project finds a home, and this new partner helps you get there. But also keep an open mind. If you're attached to this is the only way to get this project off the ground, you may block energy. Let the universe show you. There may be ideas and ways that you haven't thought about that will actually be more successful. But again, you guys, you're calling in really big love. You are. Is that what you want? Do you want this really big love? Because if you do, you're going to get it this month. Look at this, sitting at the center of your relationship. You have 3 powerful fated relationship cards on the table. In addition to create a project, what do you desire? Maybe you've gotten very clear. Maybe this is an affirmation that universe is saying, oh yeah, you've been very clear about what you want in your life now. Here you go. And if you want to change any of this, let us know quickly so we can tweak some things for you. But a lot of love here. Creative project, okay? Your creative project will have success if you focus on helping other people, connecting to other people now. It may not be directly with your creative project or this new product you're putting out, or whatever it is for you. This may not be creative projects for all of you. This is just a new project, a new business, a new idea. But at the core of it, you want to connect with people. So for example, if you're a musician and you are releasing music out into the world, it doesn't necessarily have to be every song you release has this message of helping people, right? But can you use your platform? So the more success that comes in through the project you release, can you use that platform to help people, to inspire people, to stand behind a cause that you really believe in? That's how you're going to call in success, okay? When something's rooted in service, when you recognize you are being asked to use your talents to serve other people and do something for the collective good, the collective highest good, that is where you blow up. That is where you are massively successful. And because you're doing that, and I believe you guys are already doing this, I think you already know. I think you already have that intention pretty set. Now you have this good karma coming back in the form of this really beautiful love. There's a lot of love around you guys. But you're also showing up. What's also showing up for you is that you want this love. I did the career. I have the success. I want this high level love now. You've been heard. Your answers, your prayers are being answered. Again, I was getting energy work, energy clearing. This is a clarifier for new partner. If you want the new partner, this fated relationship, whether it's business or love, however that shows up in your life, if you want that to come in, you have to cleanse your space, yourself, your body, spirit, mind. I really think you guys need more than just a little bit of cleansing though. I'm really getting more extensive energy work. So, look, I can help you with that. I also like to recommend that you reach out to anybody that you really know, that you know already and really trust. You may already do energy work for yourself, but just make sure the energy is clear, that you are fully balanced. Anything that you need to let go of is gone, is done. The cords are cut, because that is the first step before this other new love and fated partnership energy comes in. So if you don't want it that badly and you're okay with just focusing on work, okay. But I'm seeing that you guys really want some really legit love coming through. Make sure you're doing some energy work to help that along, okay? But mainly just to clear you and to balance you so that you can receive it fully. Again, surrender to divine flow. Don't control anything. If you get too attached to something right now, especially outcomes, whether it be love or business, you can also block something too. So have these beautiful intentions. Let the universe know what it is that you desire, but then also let it go. Do the work, know what you want, but then let it go. Don't be too attached to any one thing. Okay. Clarifying love and Cupid is, listen, Spirit's talking to you, but I'm also hearing that Spirit is listening to your prayers. They are being answered right now, but you have to quiet your mind. If you want this to come in, because this is sitting at the center of your reading, you need to meditate. You need to take some space to quiet your mind and to go within. You just have to, even if you're super busy, 5-10 minutes every day. Start off your day, even if you have to get up a little earlier. There's a disconnect with you and Spirit, and you can't afford that, especially if you're creative. You need to stay in that divine flow. You may be missing creative ideas. You may be missing inspiration as to how to get the project out, who to meet with, where to go, what time to do something. This is really big for you guys, but especially in love. Someone's whispering in your ear. By someone, I mean universe and your spirit guides and your angels. Listen to their messages right now, but you have to make time and space for it. Make it a priority, especially if you want this love to come through. Don't be too disconnected. Okay. What do you desire? It's clarified. You know you want to work for yourself. Capricorn, come on. You guys are born entrepreneurs. I just said that for Taurus. Earth signs, you guys are just brilliant. Oh, you guys are just brilliant. You guys have insane work ethic. You get anything and everything you want to launch off the ground and you get it done. I see so many, I work in the music industry professionally. I see so many Capricorns, highly creative, and yet they get their shit done. They're A&Rs and they're famous songwriters. You know, it's like both sides of the coin. You guys can handle this. What do you desire? Being clarified by this, you want this high level love, this new partnership, this creative project off the ground, great. But ultimately, you want to work for yourself. You want to be your own boss. And you know what? The time is now. But listen, if you need some more clarity as to how and when and what to do exactly, universe is talking to you. This focus on service at the core of whatever this new business is, you'll be golden. Manifest this. It is the time to manifest that with clarity now. You really have a lot of success. You came into 2019 knowing that you're successful, feeling successful, but you have bigger energy. I think there's been a little bit of a disconnect in terms of love. Yeah. Okay, look. A couple cards just popped here. Clarifying relationship is this. These two cards. It is time to leave a relationship for some of you. Why? Because you want this new partner and this higher level up, okay? You also want somebody more in alignment with this lifestyle, someone who can appreciate your work hustle, someone who appreciates your work ethic, someone who really supports this because this is your heart and your soul right now. So some of you had to step away from a relationship, and that may be the cord cutting and the energy work just to help you get all the way past it so that you can bring in bring this full circle for you, all these incredible blessings, especially in love. But it had to do with boundaries. Does someone not respect your boundaries? I'm getting that someone was too aggressive. Someone was too aggressive and they overstepped your boundaries and you were just over it. And you know what, Capricorn? If that was the case, you made the right decision. This old relationship will be replaced by something new and fated. Trust that. Keep those healthy boundaries intact. But now moving forward, get clear. If you want new love to come in, let universe know what it is that you want exactly. Okay? And I'm talking about the traits, the qualities. You know, you may attract somebody that doesn't look like your type, maybe somebody that isn't your type. That may actually be the best fit for you, Capricorn. So don't control like every little detail. But get clear on how you want the relationship to feel. If you're in a creative field, you want someone who respects this, who understands the ups and downs of this industry, okay? You don't work a typical 9 to 5. You definitely are not working a 9 to 5 if you're an entrepreneur, okay? Someone who is secure enough to spend some time away from you, okay? Another thing that I am getting to in terms of relationship being clarified by time to go is that the relationship may not have you may still be in a relationship, but you may be having difficulties because you're traveling for work. And this person really may not be secure enough to be with you long term because you're going to travel. You have to get this project out. You need to do this. It's a part of your life purpose and your soul purpose, okay? But give them the opportunity with healthy boundaries, healthy communication. Make sure you're doing this with love. If you still want to stay in this relationship and you guys are otherwise good, work through it, communicate more, really make time for those that you love. But I am seeing, and this is a small percentage of those of you that are still together with a partner, maybe having an issue. They just have a really hard time with you traveling. They would feel more comfortable if you worked a typical 9 to 5, you had a typical schedule. Being an entrepreneur, you work more hours naturally, and then you want to work in a creative field. You need someone who can handle that. Somebody who is secure enough that when you're traveling, they trust you. They feel good about their choices, their career, okay? If anybody's bringing you down, I don't think that you're going to tolerate that for very long in the new year. But I do see really successful relationships here. I do think if a relationship was supposed to end, this ended for you already, okay? If it did end for you, clear the energy, heal your heart, get that energy worked on. Allow these fated relationships to come in. It does feel like that's what you want, okay? But get clear about what you want. Crowning your reading now, Capricorn. Capricorn. Ooh, okay. Oh. Before I show you this, you know this is your focus. This. When's the right time to launch this and to do this? Okay. All right. Do you need any other messages? This is also musical too. You're creative, you're an entrepreneur, whatever it is you're trying to create. It may not be a creative project. You may just be creating a new business. You're creating, nonetheless. The universe supports this. It's go time. You got the green light. Get it off the ground now, okay? I'm telling you, there's this beautiful energy between this creative project, the new business, and because you're just happier in the state of joy, you love what you're doing, this comes in big. Some of you in the month of January will be meeting a new partner that you wind up marrying or have a similar type of commitment with. Okay? Okay, so get your projects off the ground. Find your peace with anything that ended. And stay really optimistic because you have really massively beautiful energy coming in January. What I want to do for you guys, let me do bottom of the deck too. Bottom of the deck for you. Yeah, you've been working hard. Take good care of yourself. Buy something nice. Go out and treat yourself to a massage or something. Acknowledge your hard work. Acknowledge. It's because you work so hard the success is coming in. I love getting this card for anybody because it is the universe patting you on the back. Yes, I recognize all the work you're putting in. You will succeed now because you deserve it. This is a powerful and a beautiful card to get. And what's underneath it? Just letting you know you guys need some energy work done. Again, I can help you with this. Go to my website, see what I offer in terms of energy work, custom candles, individual readings. But if you have somebody in your life already, a healer in your life, if you are a healer, just make sure you're getting it done, okay? Capricorn, let's jump into love. Capricorn and love, January 2019. Well, we've already got some clarity. We already know that you want love. And you want real love. You want that long-lasting, high-level, beautiful love to come in. I get it. It's time. You guys have been working so hard. And if you've been unfulfilled in the past, I really think it's because you prioritized work, okay? And now you're prioritizing life. You recognize the blessing of loving what you do and some of these new opportunities coming in, but you want a more well-rounded life. And this is what it is. This is what you want. This is what's coming in. Do you see? You are getting a lot of love in a general reading. That is a priority for you guys in January, but you're manifesting very well. This is very high level, okay? Again, for some of you, you will marry or long-term commitment. That's going to show up for you in January, even if you are single, the day you hear this, okay? But I have this message for you too in the last spread. Keep an open mind. The person who shows up really may not be your type. I'm telling you, Capricorn, they're a good fit for you. Keep an open mind. Don't restrict yourself too much. They have to look a certain way. They have to be a certain age. They can't have children. I mean, look, some of these things really may be deal breakers for you if you know yourself and you know, like, these are really big boundaries. But what if you keep more of an open mind? What if someone has a child, but it's the most incredible relationship you'll ever have? Okay? I'm just telling you, there's something outside, like you're stepping outside of your comfort zone for this true love, but it's going to be worth it. Keep an open mind, but also too, if you're single, keep an open mind to love in general, especially if you had a really hard time and you more recently went through a breakup. And for those of you in committed relationships, in healthy committed relationships, well, I'm going to tell you this. There may be a higher level of commitment you guys are talking about or a partner is talking about. Keep an open mind to it. Wow. The core, the center of this. The center of the first reading was love. It was high level love. The center of this is passion. You're calling in passionate high level love. I mean, you're really attracted to this person, but it goes deep. I bet you this is a high level soulmate. For those of you in healthy relationships, you already know. But if you had any disconnects, you don't anymore. Not physically. You're back. You guys have re-sparked that flame. Maybe you took some time. You traveled. You're getting it back. You're getting it back, especially if there was a little bit of a disconnect. Maybe someone was working too hard. Be careful. Some new people coming in aren't being all the way honest. See, this true love is going to be honest with you from the get-go. You're going to feel safe. If anything doesn't feel right, it's because it's not right. But for more of you than not, this deception showed up in your last relationship. This is the one and the energy you need to clear so that the true love and the high-level love can come through, and you are right to get out of this. For some of you, it was just self-preservation. Someone just wasn't all the way honest because they didn't think you love all of them. It was too much for you. You're too busy. You have too much going on. So if someone's going to show up, they need to show up real or they need to go. I really don't see you guys having too much patience with anybody messing with your time or not being all the way authentic, okay? But you're going to feel that. Your intuition's on point. But I really feel like this is the old one. This is the relationship that you let go of. This was the person who couldn't handle you traveling, who wasn't capable of being with someone as successful as you or as successful as you are about to be in 2019. It's okay. Blessing in disguise. They showed some true colors. Now you've got this one for a small percentage of you. Small, small, small. This goes again back to self-preservation. They didn't disrespect a core value. It was simple. It was subtle. It wasn't meant to cause any harm. It was a little detail they didn't Mention at the get-go, everybody likes to put their best foot forward. Maybe give them a break. This person could actually be your true love, but I'm telling you, if it was a big thing, that's not them. On the back end of this deception is self-love. Hi, baby cat. You want to say hi? You can. You want to say hi? Say hi, guys. Hi, Capricorn. Hello. He wants hugs from his mommy. Yes, he does. Okay. I gotta do this. You want to say hi, baby? Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. On the back end of this deception, Capricorn, is self-love. This is intact. This is why you call on the true love, because again, it's this creative project. You're vibing high now. Whoever this was, this is gone. If there's a lingering energy, let it go. Let it go so that you can move into this new chapter and this higher level love, okay? The self-love has got to be at the core. Once you get to that place of self-love at the core, intact boundaries, you know what you will and you won't accept, that's when the true love comes in. That's why you have passion. And this also makes you very attractive. Self-love, it is making you very attractive. If you're single, you've got more than one person that has their eye on you, okay? Couples, this deception card is coming up. This is minimal. I don't want to scare you. I am being honest because I'm channeling this. Small percentage, but I think that you will already know this before you get into 2019. Passion followed by deception. Someone stepped out, and they may have stepped out while you were traveling. They may have been so insecure and they thought you were being unfaithful that they stepped out of the relationship, and it was their own insecurity. You didn't deserve it. You didn't do anything. I'm getting the energy that you already know this, or if you suspect this, but I think that you already got out of this relationship, okay? Don't harbor too much resentment. Try to let it go. Get back to that place of self-love, because you have something so faded and so beautiful coming in, okay? All right, monkey, I got to put you down. I know. Okay, let's get some clarifiers for you guys, too. Capricorn. Now, this true love. Get clear about what you want this true love to be, especially if you've had some trouble in a past relationship. Make sure loyalty, faithfulness. Make sure you know your 5 core values that you can't live without. While you're in search of true love, this is showing up. This is clarifying true love. Well, for some of you, this just has to do with your dating. You're getting really close to this one, but there are some bad ones showing up. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. There are some people that don't have the best of intentions. They're being fake with you. I'm getting narcissism here. Be careful. I think if you're attracting that, you've attracted it before. It could be karmic. Get rid of that instantaneously. Anybody who's showing you red flags, just step out. Just step out of the way, because this is where you want to go. This is this. But what I'm also getting, and this is again for the small percentage, you could have a true love that's showing some less than stellar signs. They may not be all the way trustworthy. They may be working a little too late. Again, I really am getting that somebody wasn't faithful. Pay attention. Don't overlook anything, okay? If something feels off, know that your intuition really is on point right now and trust it. I'm also getting that there's some subtle things, this true love. Some red flags are showing up, but they're not deal breakers, but they're issues, especially karmic ones, that need to be resolved, but they can be resolved to come full circle with the true love. But there is some challenge here with the true love. I'm not going to lie. There is something faded and beautiful coming in. I believe that you will have a better experience with a new partner if you invest time into the energy work. If you bring old energy into a new situation, you're going to start to see some of this creep up, okay? But keep an open mind, as clarified by romantic feelings. Somebody that is not your type This is someone you're going to fall in love with. This is good energy. And I do feel for you, Capricorn, the person you're supposed to be with is not going to show up with all these red flags. It's not somebody who has been deceptive, who's lied. Definitely not someone who's been unfaithful. I don't see that working out for you. I don't think that you even would want to get past that. Okay? There is new love here. I believe the deceptions and the red flags are people and energy you've already let go of. If you're in a healthy, committed relationship and things feel good, no fear. These messages are not for you. If you're in a healthy, committed relationship, what I'm seeing is this. You've got your true love, and it's on point because your self-love is on point. And that's it. And you have passion at the core, and you guys are having a beautiful time, and you'll kick off a beautiful new year, and that's it. This is really more so for those of you who have gone through the breakup and the separation and are dating again, or are entertaining getting back together with somebody again. I really don't recommend getting back together with anybody where the deception was like a real deception. It wasn't self-preservation. Yeah, this is why. This is why we're not getting back with exes that were deceitful, okay? Passion is clarified by soulmate. You are calling in a soulmate where you have a ton of passion. This one is your true love. But people, you, them, everybody has to be authentic from the get-go for this to work, but you also have to cleanse old energies out and away from you. If you want to call this in, if you want this high-level love and this high-level soulmate, clear some old energies at the very beginning of the month. And it may be difficult because of this kind of situation that showed up for you. It doesn't need to show up again. That's the good news. You're moving on to something that isn't that. See, this true love isn't going to hurt you. They don't want to hurt you. They're certainly not going to continue to repeat old negative patterns. If that's happening, you're not with who you need to be with. Okay. I get this. So, deception is being clarified by retreat. For the majority of you, it caused some pain. You need to retreat within. You need time, a timeout, no dating. You're not answering those phone calls. You're not having any more conversations about it. You tap out, it's done. And now you need to heal. This is going hand in hand. This is why I think that you guys need more than just a cleansing sea salt bath or some sage. I really think that's why I was getting more intensive energy healing. But a retreat. You may go on a spiritual retreat. You may need to travel. Because of this, you may need to go away somewhere to recoup. Do it. Do it because you have too much good energy trying to come in and too much good energy that has shown up that will continue to show up for you. To be too distracted with this, that person I'm really seeing for the majority of you, don't let them back because they're not worth your time. And that retreat within or that retreat away that kind of helps you go within anyway, it's going to show you that you need more. And this is the result. The result is self-love. You're not dealing with deception. You're not dealing with exes or old patterns or old stories. It's clarified by express your love. There is somebody beautiful coming in, and again, bringing this full circle. The self-love, you express your love. This person's new. I really see this as a new person. If you're having trouble in a committed relationship and you guys are still together, there's been no separation and you don't want to separate, okay? You really want to work on it. I do still see this passion and this soulmate at the center. I think committed relationships have gotten a little difficult because somebody's been away. And that's triggering some really deep insecurities. Now, they may not be stepping out. That message wasn't for everybody. That wasn't a majority message, okay? But they may be showing some insecurities you didn't see before. Nurture them. Have a little patience. Communicate. You need this. Connect to your partner. If you know that you're going to be really busy, work is going to take a lot. It's going to need a lot of time and energy from you in 2019. Make time for your partner to keep things intact so the deceptions and the red flags and these things can just resolve. I do see healthy resolve here for those of you that really want to work at a relationship. I really genuinely do. Every relationship goes through challenges. You know, red flags, insecurities, things get triggered, even in really healthy relationships. So it's not immediately to step out of it. You want to immediately step out of situations with new partners where red flags are showing up, even a hint of deception. Just walk away. That's not the soulmate that needs to come in, okay? The true love, you have passion. They're probably not. Monkey, you can't. He just wants to talk to you. Do you guys mind? My cutie. You know, you guys will have success where there's passion, the soulmate. You genuinely feel the soulmate connection, honesty, authenticity. But it's someone's going to spark romantic feelings that isn't your type, okay? Just to give you guys a little bit of a reference point as to what to look for, that's the person you are going to want to express your love to. If you don't feel safe, step out of it. It's not it, okay? I want to pull a crowning card for you, Capricorn, before I do a little bit of an extended. Crowning for Capricorn. Yeah, all right. This is going to be more for you guys that you don't want to break up. You're having issues, but you don't want to split up. You really love this person. You still have passion. You know they're your soulmate, but some issues have come up. This is an affirmation. Yeah, make the effort. Make it work. But I really, 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 really think this is necessary, especially if the issue has to do with you or your partner being away for work or traveling a lot. Some sort of disconnect. It could also just be working really long hours. Make the effort to resolve that. Maybe some of these trips your partner can come with you. Maybe if you're working really long hours, you can still set aside a day or two a week that you do something very special with each other. This is also a child card for a lot of people too, so this situation could be impacting your children. Make sure everybody's healthy. Make sure you're taking the time to make sure your children are vibing with new people coming into your life too, that the family unit is stable and secure. Because if it is, that is going to be a jump off for more career success. The beautiful career success that was showing up in the first reading is spilling over into love. So there's a lot of love here. There's a lot of good energy here. I'm feeling and seeing that the deception in the red flag card has to do with something past tense, okay? I do not see this unless maybe it's somebody new showing up that you don't know yet. But if there's already somebody in your life and the deception and the red flags haven't come up, those messages aren't for you. There is a huge emphasis on high-level love, true love, and soulmate love, and fated partnerships, okay? So you guys are going to see some really legitimate success and love in January, even if you have to work for it a little bit. And again, soulmate, okay? All right. So I am going to pull a few cards, a few extendeds, just to give you guys a little more clarity to kick off the new year. Okay, Capricorn, the first deck I'm going to use is my angel deck. This deck will show you messages of what angels are coming through for you in January and what specific messages they have for you and how to tackle the month, especially in regards, I'm thinking in regards to love. That's already popping out. All right. Especially in regards to love. Well, these two came out really quickly. Okay. Beautiful energy, and I think this is all that you guys need. This came out very quickly. Do you see this? Archangel Raguel, divine order. I don't know if you can see that. Everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion. What does it say? And see underlying order, okay? This card is like a beautiful energy. This is divine flow. This is angels protecting you and guiding you. So things that have ended that you leave in the past, blessing in disguise. But here's another message, and I'm really getting a lot of anxiety when I hold this card. Breathe. Archangel Raphael. Take several deep breaths and exhale slowly to awaken your energy and to release old patterns. This is going to help you deal with those karmic issues coming up in relationships, but also anxiety. Archangel Raphael. I think that having faith that everything's being taken care of, that's a beautiful message, divine order. But breathe. Remember the card in the first spread, listen, you need to meditate. There's something about meditation for you guys, okay? That's really going to help you navigate, especially in love. But there's one more deck I want to use, one of my favorites. It's a little doggy deck here. I do a lot of animal rescue, so when I saw this, fell in love with this deck. What this deck is going to guide and give some clarity on are challenges that are going to come up and how to overcome the challenge in January, okay? So January for Capricorn. Ooh, these 2 cards. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. This is a big message for you. I was channeling this before we even pulled cards. Surrender, release and surrender. Let it go. That past stuff, control stuff, any of the grief, anything, it's time to let it go. Surrender to the process, even if you have to feel things emotionally that are uncomfortable. There's so much positivity and fated relationships, people, experiences that are coming in. So let it go. The energy work is going to help you with this, okay? That's a big message for you guys this month. Integrity, presenting an all-together you. Few messages are coming through with this. First of all, in meetings, you're not taking personal life into business meetings, but you guys don't really do that, do you? Integrity has to do with showing up and being authentic. Be authentic. Present an all-together you, but be authentically you. You will have more success that way, especially showing up with integrity in new relationships. Make sure, these readings can go both ways. Make sure that you are being completely honest and there's no deception on your end either, especially in regards, I keep getting self-preservation over some major deception. The right person, this true love, they want to see all of you. They will love that. They will respect that, okay? In business partnerships right now, it's fated. This put together, you are put together. That is authentically you. But the way you communicate what you're presenting, make sure it is a representation of who you really are. Sometimes we can be this all together. We dress a way that we're not connected to, or we're communicating in a way that isn't really authentic to how we would normally communicate in the real world. Integrity at the core of all you do, okay? And make sure this is everybody else's intention coming into your life too. Capricorn, I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so grateful to connect. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. I am available for individual personal readings, deep soul healing sessions, shamanic Reiki healing. I also am available for custom candles. Please check out what I do offer on my website if you would like to connect. The website is urbansoulguru.com. I will have that in the description box below. And again, if you would like to be considered for a free reading, please leave me a comment below and subscribe. Let me know that you have subscribed, and I'll get back to you guys with the winners before the end of the month. Capricorn, I love you. You guys really are off to a great start. There's a lot of love coming in, a lot of fate. So heal what you need to heal so that you can have the most successful month. Integrity, surrendering, those are big messages for you guys throughout. But I know you are seeing success. It's already come in, okay? You should already be seeing success. If you haven't and you're a little behind the ball, keep your eyes open this month. I think it's going to come in really, really, really fast. That's how the energy feels to me, okay? Capricorn, sending you so much love, so much light. I'll see you back here mid-month for a mini love reading. And until then, lots of love, lots of light. Happy New Year. Ciao.